parade with them. But, I got down to San Antonio and I was staying behind the Alamo at the Crockett Hotel. And I got down there and I was trying to figure out what I was going to play that evening. I wasn't going to do a Shokin Farewell. You've all heard this is the theme from the Ken Burns. And I wasn't going to do Amazing Grace because it's bagpipes and sound. I had no idea what I was going to play, and I got to my hotel room and I took my fiddle out of the case, and I swear to you, I put my fiddle up, and this song came to me. It was literally given as a gift from something on high. Hey. And I knew that I had to play it that night. I played it one time in my hotel room, and I walked across the street to the Alamo for the ceremony, and on the backside of the there were plaques everywhere around there, and there was a little bronze plaque from one of the letters that the commander, Travis, had sent out to Sam Houston, and one of the lines was, "If we should perish, we fall a sacrifice at the shrine of liberty." And that idea, "we fall a sacrifice," so I knew I was going to call the song "We Fall a Sacrifice." And so I went in the Alamo, the ceremony started, very reverent type of thing, and got up to play this piece, and I was just, it felt like I was in a different place and time inside these sacred walls. So after the ceremony had ended that night, I went back into the Alamo. I asked one of the sort of bride, one of the Alamo rangers who guards the place, if I could just go inside by myself and take my iPhone and make a little recording of this piece, because I'd likely never play it again. Go ahead, son. So I went in and made this little recording on my iPhone. It's incredibly haunting because it's a very live room. There's tons of reverb because there's a domed ceiling. So I made this recording and I sent it to a few people. The lady who asked me to come perform at this ceremony. And a few months later, I got this very, very strange email from Phil Collins.
Of course. Alamo.
Yeah. Genesis drummer. Genesis.
Studio.
I think it's grandfather spot there.
Yeah. Well, Phil has a very deep connection to the Alamo, and maybe I'm not ready to say, but he feels like he's reincarnated guy, a very specific man like Thomas Montgomery or Gentry or something, a messenger. Lo and behold, he spent $10 million on a collection of artifacts from the Battle of the Alamo and the War of Texas Independence. And in 2014, he gifted this to the state. So they made him an honorary Texan. And because of this, they hosted a gala at the Alamo in his honor. Ross, would you come play this piece? Cool. Would you use Davy Crockett's fiddle? Yeah. So, nobody knows this, but Davy Crockett was a fiddle player, and his supposed instrument is at a museum in San Antonio, the Whitty Museum. So I flew down a couple days early, and with the curator of the museum, we took the instrument out of its special humidity-controlled environment, and I put a new set of strings on it, looked over to be sure it was playable for the event, and I'm sitting here going, wow, this is what a trip. And so then the night of the gala, I went to the museum and rode over with armed escorts in the lockbox with Davy Crockett's fiddle in a crocodile skin case over to the Alamo. And my sister joined me for the night. She got up to play. Cool. But I played this piece, "We Fall a Sacrifice," to U.S. presidents and astronauts and sports figures and all these people. And the man who was the happiest was Phil, and he came up afterwards. We had a 30-minute conversation about the Alamo and this piece, and I've got a picture I'll show you too. It's not bullshit. On my phone. With a huge handlebar mustache and little tiny Phil, just with a shitty grin on his face all the way. It's really a special thing. What brings people together? I mean, I lived in England. I toured with a big band from England, but I was going to meet Phil Collins. Are you kidding me? And here we are, standing in the back of the Alamo, talking about just the nerdiest shit you'd ever imagine. And all because of this piece that I don't believe I wrote. I believe came to me.
All right.
So I'm going to play this song called "We Fall a Sacrifice."
Awesome. Yeah.
There are a couple more tunes that we're going to